Ten foods made in China that are filled with plastic, pesticides, and cancer-causing chemicals. Many places in China are actually known for their fine cuisine and specific taste. China is also known for many specific products we use daily. The real and the best example that people love Chinese food are the many Chinese restaurants around the world. However, its food industry has taken a lot of pressure lately for its troubling lack of standards, and many people are starting to avoid importing Chinese products, and we can't blame them. It's very easy to understand why. For years, China has been creating and selling outrageously toxic fake and cheap products and food items. While there is no evidence that the vast majority of these products is being sold in the United States, sites such as eBay, Amazon.com, AliExpress and other websites have been seen selling food that sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly are being made and often shipped straight from the country. In this post, we are going to show you 10 Chinese illegal food products, and we highly recommend staying away from these products. You don't know what kind of harmful substances they contain and what they can do to your health. Here is the list of 10 illegal counterfeit food products from China that will make you think twice about buying food from online stores that ship from the other side of the world. 1. Imitation eggs. You won't believe this one, it's absolutely shocking. People are publishing instructional videos on some Chinese websites on how to make 70 a day by producing and selling fake eggs. The chemicals that are required to make these fake and dangerous eggs are alginic acid, potassium alum, gelatin, calcium chloride, water and artificial color. They make the eggshells from calcium carbonate. Eating these eggs may cause memory loss and dementia. Be extra careful what you buy, because these eggs can be really dangerous for you and your family. 2. Walnuts stuffed with cement. Walnuts stuffed with cement? You haven't heard about this one, right? In 2012, a Chinese guy has bought shelled walnuts in Zhengzhou City, China. The only thing he found was broken concrete pieces inside. The walnut cement manufacturers wrapped the concrete in paper to prevent it from making a suspicious noise when the nut was shaken. The guy who actually invented and made these cemented walnuts was trying to get more money by selling these fake walnuts that were much heavier than the real thing. 3. Making beef out of pork. Because pork is less expensive in China, people in some Chinese restaurants have sold it instead of beef. Before they sell it, they usually perform some chemistry on it. Here's what they do. They use a beef extract and some glazing agent to marinate the meat in for an hour and a half. Medical experts have advised many people to stay away from this fake beef product, as its long-term use may cause slow poisoning, deformity, and it can even promote cancer. 4. Fake green peas. According to the reports, fake peas were found in Hunan Province, China, in 2005. A local newspaper has published a story in which they say that the peas were still hard after boiling, yet turned the water unnatural green color. The fake peas manufacturers made a lot of money by selling this dangerous product, and one of the illegal workshops was producing them for 3 years before it was investigated and shut down. The people who made these fake peas used snow peas and soybeans. Then they added green dye and sodium metabisulfite, which they used it as bleach and preservative. This dye is banned and it can't be used in production because it may cause cancer, as well as obstruct the body's ability to absorb calcium. Beijing-based food safety expert, Sang Liwei, says that these toxic artificial green peas have been found in Hunan and Guangdong before, but it looks like the news didn't catch enough attention from the officials. According to Sang Liwei, in China the officials only label a case of food safety incident when at least one person dies as the result of it. He also says that in these types of cases, where the danger only lies in possible long-term diseases caused by the misuse of additives, it's not surprising to see lagged handlings. 5. Baby formula. According to the CBS News, almost 50 people were accused of manufacturing fake instant baby formula that led to dozens of children dying in the Fujian province, China. This event occurred in 2004. The instant baby formula contained very few nutrients. It was mostly made of chalk, and made the children develop a big head disease. This condition made their heads swell and the rest of their bodies slowly deteriorate. 6. Industrial salt sold as table salt. We all know that the industrial salt can't be consumed by human beings and it is labeled unfit for human consumption. The industrial salt is much cheaper. This is why 788 tons of it was sold by at least 12 people over the course of 13 years as table salt. This unhealthy and dangerous industrial salt can cause mental and physical issues, such as hypothyroid problems and reproductive system disorders. Be careful what type of salt you buy. 7. Mud sold as black pepper. This is shocking as well. According to the local news, a market vendor in China's Guangdong province collected local mud and sold it as black pepper. And another disturbing thing was that his white pepper was mainly made out of flour. When the authorities caught him, his excuse was unbelievable. His excuse for selling these fake peppers was that they would not kill people. Unbelievable, right? And that considering that fake foods in China do not get investigated until someone dies, how many more items are sold made of fake items and chemicals because they would not kill people? 8. Fake sweet potato noodles. I'm a sweet potato fan, so this was especially disturbing for me. The Chinese authorities found that a facility in Zhongshan City, China made at least 5.5 tons of fake noodles. A lot of people started complaining that what were supposed to be sweet potato noodles tasted strange. So the authorities started an investigation, and with further investigation they found that the noodles were composed of corn with an industrial ink used to give them a purple color, and paraffin wax. Those were shocking news for all the sweet potato noodles consumers. 9. Fake ginseng. Chinese people used ginseng root as a popular medicinal plant for over 3,000 years. The prices for ginseng have increased rapidly, pushing many ginseng retailers to figure out a way to keep making profit. So, they came up with a solution. Their solution was to boil the roots in sugar, which makes them much heavier and therefore more profitable. Wei Feng, a Chinese medicine expert from the National Institute for Food and Drug Control (NIFT), said that this is a big problem, not only because the retailers are ripping off the customers, but also because boiling ginseng in sugar might strip it from most of its medicinal values. Wei Feng conducted a test to prove this. His test showed that while natural ginseng has 20% content of sugar, this fake one is up to 70% sugar. It can do little to improve people's health, he says. 10. Plastic rice. And, this is the last one, but not least important. Chinese authorities have seized huge amounts of fake rice in all China. It is believed that much of it is produced from potatoes combined with a synthetic resin. Shocking news, right? Just like the peas, the rice stayed hard after boiling, and also like the peas, it can have the same side effects. Its long-term consumption could cause cancer to appear. What was the main reason for manufacturing fake and harmful products? To make money, of course. Scam artists have been imitating a popular type of Chinese rice called wuchang. That's it, people. I really hope you enjoyed this post, and make sure you share it with your friends and family to raise awareness and be careful what you buy.